Well, howdy everyone, welcome back to another video, and I thought today we'd talk about something that, it's not a rant video, but just something that I always kind of caught my attention, that I always thought was kind of funny, and, something that always helped me not worry about it. And that is, what some people, I guess, consider to be showing off on guitar. A lot of times if someone does like a shreddy lick or something like that, they're like, oh, he's just showing off. And I always thought that was so funny, because it's like, obviously the person has put in a lot of time to be able to play the way they want to play. And to me, that's the whole, concept of this video, is at the end of the day, don't ever worry about what anyone else is thinking about your playing. I mean, obviously, serve the song, serve the moment, do all that kind of stuff, but play to, your best interest. Play the way that you want to play. So if you want to do the fast, shreddy stuff, do it, Don't let what others be like, oh, he's just showing off. I mean, overall, you want to look the way you want to look, you want to dress the way you want to dress, and you want to play the way you want to play. So, regardless if someone else considers it to be showing off, to me, it's good showmanship. There's nothing wrong with trying to add some, pizzazz to a performance. I love watching guys like Yngwie. For example, Yngwie, I finally got to see him live. What a great performer. Amazing guitar player, but more importantly, he was fun to watch. I was having a blast watching Yngwie run around on stage, kicking picks, throwing his guitar around, all that kind of stuff. And for me, a huge, realization was jamming with Phil X. Phil X is this monstrous guitar player, and I was just like, what? He was just like playing the way he wanted to play. Regardless of what was going on. I was like, man, he busts out the shred licks when he wants to, does what he wants, and I was like, that's really the way that everybody should play. And he would do the, obviously, I actually got this from Pete Thorne, the whole. But what's funny is all three of us do it slightly different. So I originally got it from Pete Thorne, who Pete Thorne then later said, he got it from Phil. And I don't know where Phil got it. To me, it's very like Jimmy Page-ish, Randy Rhoads kind of style thing. But we all do them different. Pete seems to favor like a double stop idea, where he'll kind of like hit a double stop. And he does it that way. Phil does unison bends. And he'll kind of bend that higher note up. He likes that sound, and I do the opposite. I do the unison bend, but I like bending the lower note into that. So we all do it. It's a similar idea, but slightly different. So I thought it was really, really cool. That I'm like, what? There's nothing wrong with it. That's not showing off. That has a purpose. Even like the guys who, I don't do it, but who play over the neck, do the tapping stuff, Dragon Force, and all that stuff. It could be, I guess, seen as showing off, but you can actually stretch a lot further, like this, than you can like this. Like, this is kind of tough, but if I go like this, I can easily get from, 5 to 12. I don't know any tapping licks, but to me, it makes sense, and I'm like, okay, that's actually serving a purpose. And there's nothing wrong with being fun to watch. Like, that's what you want. You want people to, especially if you're doing video kind of stuff and stuff like that, like, you want to sound good, obviously. That's a huge part of it. You want to sound good. You want to have a large palette. Like, if you want to play fast, play fast. If you want to play slow, play slow. But also, you're fun to watch. It's not showing off. It's just, to me, having good showmanship. So if you like doing that kind of stuff, if you can, play behind your head, if you want to wear a Rugrats t-shirt and shoot a YouTube video, just do it, Don't worry about what people are going to think. You want to have long hair. I always think it's funny when people comment on my videos, and I cut your hair and all that stuff. I'm like, if you're worried about my hair, you're focused on the wrong thing in the video, because the videos are not about, even though my logo is my hair and all this stuff, but the overall concept of my videos is guitar based. So, you know, if you're that concerned about appearances, then you're missing the whole point of these videos. And I don't know, you know, I really enjoy, look at Jimi Hendrix, you know, setting guitars on fire, playing with his teeth, all that kind of stuff. These make you want to not stop watching them. You know, like if I sat here and just played like this all the time, it probably wouldn't be as fun to watch. But you know, when you're really in there and just kind of feeling it, if I'm going, you know, to me that is more interesting to hear. I wasn't like moving around too much, stuff like that, but you know, you get the idea of it. So I guess just the moral of today's video is don't let anyone else kind of deter you from playing the way that you want to play. Now, I'm not saying go into a jazz jam and play, you know, Yngwie Malmsteen arpeggios. I'm not saying anything like that. But, you know, like I said, if you're just sitting there in a store, do what you want, play what you want. If you're writing your own music, write it however you want. People might say it's noise. People might say it's to this, to that. Doesn't matter. Make sure you're playing exactly what you want to play all the time, because that's the beauty of music, you know. So other than that, I don't know, half ranty video, something like that. So I'm a bouncing out of here, guys, and yo, have a good Friday. Later, homies. Woo!